Hi, Kayla. Sorry to hear you're having problems logging in or posting. I tried to duplicate the situation you're getting into, and I can't seem to do it. But I think I can. I'll try to explain what I think is happening. Sometimes, if you try to log in from a screen from the homepage of a blog that you're not allowed to post on, you'll get that message if you click to log in here. What it usually says, it has the message in the middle of the screen about how you're not authorized to post or something, but usually right below that it'll say, but here are the blogs that you are a member of, or something like that, and you should see your blog's name there and be able to click in and get into your blog that way. But let me sign in, and I want to show you a couple things. So the easiest or the safest way to do it, I think, is to not try to sign in from this blog, but just you can just go to edublogs.org, its homepage, and sign in from there. Or you could go from this page and click into your own blog. Let's see, I think this is you, right? Yes. If you tried to log in from here, that should bring it in. Okay, so you can post. But I'm gonna, or you can go over here and go to EduBlogs Home, which is just the same thing if you just typed edublogs.org in the address bar and you click login here. Maybe if I do this, I'll get a error message. Nope, I'm getting right into my dashboard. Okay, so if you, but I'm in the wrong blog here. I don't want to be in this blog. I want to be in my Visionary Woman blog. So I'm just gonna type here and okay, so I'm signed in. I can see my name over here and my little icon, and I'm signed into the course blog. Now what you're gonna do is you sign into your blog. So again, go to edublogs.org and just click the login like I did there, or do it from the home page of your own blog, and that'll sign you in. Now, is the paper versus screen thing, that is here on the course blog, or if you're getting to it as the assignment, it would be from here. You go down, paper versus screen. So it's the same page. I could get to it either way. If I click it here, it brings me back. Okay, so now you go down so you can read this, and then you go down to the bottom. If you're signed in, it'll have your name here or your login name. If you're not signed in, you can still post a comment without being logged in, but it gives you a couple little things to fill out with your name and your email, and you have to do a little CAPTCHA thing, read the crazy looking letters. So the easiest thing to do is sign in, and then I would just put what comment you want to make, and then put post comment. This was not a big a big assignment. Obviously, it was to give you experience posting comments. Okay, so then as far as the assignments go, I'm gonna get. Sorry, I don't mean to make you dizzy. Go back here. All right, so this is your class here. The assignment page is here. So you're a little bit behind. I still think it's possible to catch up. The essay one we're in the middle of now. It is fairly time consuming, but before that, the other assignments should be fairly quick. So so go down to the bottom. Am I in the right? Yes, okay. So week one, it was that post I was on a minute ago to click into the paper versus screen. Be sure to look at these videos if you haven't done so already. I think they can give you some tips too. I had asked everybody to read this article about writing, and then to do a short post that just shares something that responds to this article, and also shares something about yourself as a writer. I throw out a bunch of questions here. don't try to answer them all. They're just suggestions. You can go off in any direction that you want to share something about who you are as a writer, what you feel, how you feel about writing, the types of writing you like to do. It doesn't have to be school-based writing. What you remember of writing as you were going through school or on your own, whatever. Just to share something. And again, this is not, I'd like to, get the information, but the main point here is just to give you some experience doing a post. So the comment is one thing. A post you're going to do on your own blog. And because you've joined the class, I can get into the dashboard of your blog, so I'll show you what it looks like. So to do a post, you can either go into the dashboard or from the outside here, plus new post, and that'll bring you into the dashboard. Put a title, type whatever it is. If you're not ready for it to show up on the outside of your blog, you can hit Save Blog, or if you are, you can hit Publish. Even if you hit Publish and the thing is showing up, you can still get at all posts and make changes, and I show that in a little more detail in one of the other videos. Oops, I don't want to publish. Oops, I probably published an empty post now. Let me go out here and see what happened. No, I didn't. Okay. Other than that, I'm not quite, if you could give me a little bit more info. So try what I've, signing in the way I explained. If you're still having problems, see if you can write down exactly what you're doing. Again, I have a hard time replicating it on my end because most all of the students have joined a blog, and so I can get in and I could make posts if I wanted to. So I can't quite, I'm not in the same position you are, but I think that will help. I'm just going to go back to the course blog for a minute. Now, let me just type the beginning of it. So again, this is the page to go to get your assignments right under the section that you're in. So there's the post on paper versus screen. There's the, I'm going to get down to the bottom and go backwards. There's the, again, the details are in this one. There's the, oh, it doesn't say exactly. There's the thing about yourself as a writer. There was, for week 2, I had asked people to read some information about reading and strategies for reading things when you're going to have to write about them. And then I'd ask people to practice summarizing by summarizing the introduction to the book. This is a mistype here. It should be introduction and not preface. Pages 1 to 16 is right. Here's the PDF here, or if you have the text, you can read it in the text. Then essay 1 was to read one of the chapters, and you are here, so you were going to read about Jane Goodall. They're long chapters, so this assignment is going to take a while to do because you have that reading to do. And then the assignment, if you click here, you get into the assignment, or it's also, there's a link for it here. To do the summary, and then there were a couple other pieces to that assignment. I'll just click in here quickly. Here I talk about summarizing 1,000 words, so about 3 pages. So you're going from 100 plus pages down to about 3. There's some tips on summary writing. And then there were 2 other things that I asked people to do about finding some quotes. This first bullet point is to find quotes from the book itself. Information about, big picture things about how the writer changed the way we look at the world, and what about her contributed to her ability to do that. And then also if you see any comparisons between your writer and the other 3, or your writer, thinker, your person, and the other 3 women that are written about in the book. And then this one was to look for quotes, 3 quotes from other people, experts in the field, whatever field that is, depending on your woman, so conservation or wildlife or something like that for Jane Goodall. Um, Three people who talk a sentence or two about the importance of that, of the woman, and how she shaped their field. This is just to get people thinking about expertise in a field and who has quotes that are, information that's authoritative and you know uh, worth using versus, so if you just Google the woman's name, some of the information you're going to find is just what, you know could be a high school student's report, or it could be, something from somebody that doesn't really know the area. And this is not a big part of the assignment, but the main idea of the assignment was to sort of divide up the work of reading the whole book, so that um, each my students are divided into 4 groups, and each group is reading one of the chapters, so you don't have to read the whole book yourself. And then in essay 2, when you're writing about what contributes to a visionary, to making a visionary, you'll be able to get some hints from looking at the work of what other people had to say about the particular woman. It's a little bit complicated. When I get the essay 2 assignment up shortly, you'll be able to see how that works. But the most important thing now is to get you up and comfortable with the blog. So hope that helps. Let me know if you're still having problems, and hope to see some work from you soon.